2, 1, 0, and then 9, 3, 1. Go to stat, arrow over to calc, go down to exponential regression, and calculate. And so then this one is y equals 1, 3 to the x. Alrighty. So let's look at your homework now. On your homework, number 1, it's going to give you a table. So all of this top row you're going to put into your X column. The bottom row is going to go into your Y column. So just careful that you're typing all of those in. On question 1, you are formulating an equation. On question 2, we're interpreting the meaning. So remember, the A value is going to be your starting point or your y-intercept. And so on this one, I know that my y-intercept is the total sales. So this one is going to be initial sales. That is the answer for interpreting what the A value is. The B value is going to be your rate. So look at your rate and determine if it is going to tell me a growth or a decay. If you look at your Y values, they are getting bigger, so it should be a growth. And then we're going to use our regression line. So we're going to go to the table and we're going to predict the sales in 2037. All right, so since X is the year since 2000, in 2037, we're going to scroll all the way down to when X is 37. All right, so on this one, a landscaping professional was hired to refresh the middle school flower beds for springtime. The relationship between the number of bags used, Y, and the number of hours, X, the landscaper spent working on the job is shown. Formulate an exponential equation that can be used to determine the number of bags. So we need a Y equals, all right? Well, to use stat, you need to get a table. And so you are going to find these 4 points here and make a table of your values. So for example, this point right here, 3, 10. And you're going to find it for the other ones so you can use stat. For your domain and range, make sure you're looking at the graph. You do not have arrows, you have 2 endpoints. So your domain is going to look something like this. You're going to put a number, your leftist number, your right number, your down number, your up number. And then it says how many bags of mulch remain after 3 hours of work. We'll just look at your graph. When X is 3, how many bags of mulch do you have? Okay, on the back, the number of giant pandas born in the wild and in captivity was estimated to be about 100 in 1990. So this is 1990. So in 2000, which is 10 years later, how many pandas are there? And then in 2010, which is 10 years later, 10 more years later, so 20, how many pandas are left? So from this, you are going to use your regression line. And then you're going to type that in and go to the table. And so in 2005, so from 1990 and 2005, so that's somewhere in between here. So that's going to be X is 15. How many pandas are left? All right, so then on these guys, these are all just regression line. And so just to make it a little bit shorter, I'm only going to make you do 9, 11, and 13. All right, so 9, 11, and 13. 13 only gives you 2 points. That's fine. Just plug in those 2 points. I think I said you had to have 3 points, and I think I was mistaken. I think you actually only have to have 2 points. That's my bad. I was thinking about quadratics. So you only need 2 points for exponentials. But if it gives you, just basically put all the points in and you'll be fine. All right, so on these last 3, you're just doing stat and you're writing the regression line. And that is it.